Hey, what is up guys? GuitarRock here, welcome back to another CounterSide video. Alright, if you guys are not aware, Global just got this Awakened selector. This is the first year anniversary. I'm sure if you log in every single day for the last 15 days, I think. Is it 15 days, 17 days? Is for this particular one called the Coffin Company Dinner Party. At the end here, you get a Fanrail Squad Awakened recruitment coupon. So this will give you Awakened Hilde or Awakened Mina. Now, I've actually made a video about this previously. Alright, if you guys are not aware, it should be on this particular channel. It's on my second channel, right? So it's called the Awakened Mina or Awakened Hilde. So let me see if I can find it. So I did watch that video last night, and yeah, I think it's a decent video. Again, unfortunately, I did miss out one single point that I hope that in this video I can make up for it, right? So what point did I miss out in that video, right? So here's the thing, when you choose this selector, I think in the end I did say Awakened Mina is slightly better. Now of course, depending on who you don't have, you want to pick the person that you don't have. Alright, if you don't have Awakened Hilde, pick Awakened Hilde. If you don't have Awakened Mina, pick Awakened Mina. It's that simple. Now, if you don't have both, Awakened Mina is going to be better. And one point that I did miss out in that particular video, surprisingly, is branch managers. Alright, I didn't actually talk about this. Now you guys might not be aware, but branch managers are very useful in terms of helping you to do damage alongside with the raid bosses. Now how it works is, if you use that particular character, you cannot use the character, right? But you can actually use two same characters. A lot of people don't know this. The trick is, you gotta have two of the same character. So one of it is in your raid party. So you have a raid squad, like right here, right? This is your raid squad. You can put one of them in your raid squad, and you can put one of them as a branch manager. And they will actually help you out to do your raids. Now, this is like a trick that a lot of people like to use Lin Xian, because Lin Xian gives battery, she gives cost, etc. So let's have a look at this one. I have Awakened Mina set right here. This is on my C server account. This is Campamento. So let me go here. Let me find, if I can find the Campamento. You can actually look at here, and you can see this is the branch for Front Bay. In case you guys are wondering, right? That's how you can find a specific raid. So let's see if this is Campamento. No, this is ADC G1. I think it's gonna be quite hard to find a specific one. I might not even... Hey, I found one in Campamento. Okay, let's showcase you guys Awakened Mina, right? So, like I said, branch manager. I am not using Awakened Mina in my guild squad right here. Alright, so I'm not using her because I only have one Awakened Mina. But once I know this trick, maybe I can make two Awakened Mina. I can include her in my main team. So notice right here, she's a support, right? So Awakened Mina, believe it or not, she's one of the strongest in terms of damage dealers out for any Awakened units right now. Alright, she can even compete with Awakened Seoyun in a lot of cases. Awakened Seoyun I think still does slightly more, because Awakened Seoyun ASY, she will have the guns, right? Her snipers behind her. If you add up both damage together, her original damage and the sniper's damage, they do actually pretty well. But Awakened Mina, you know, she's a very strong prominent unit. Her enhanced attack does a lot. Yeah, she's just very useful in helping you with your raids. It doesn't matter if it's Britra or it's Inhibitor. I think both are useful. Maybe she's less useful for Britra. I think in Britra she might die if she comes out too early, right? I think for Britra maybe it's better off just use a Lin Xian. But for Inhibitor, she's very helpful. I'm not sure how often you guys change your branch managers, but that's also something that you guys can consider. So yeah, so let me see. She's right there in the front alongside with Awakened Jake, trying to, you know, do as much damage as we can. So I do have Maestra right here helping me. Maestra is at the back. So that's Awakened Mina's second ult. I'm curious to see who will do the most damage. Usually it will be Kim Sobin at the highest damage. Kim Sobin alongside with Awakened Seoyun, and I think Ifrit, right? Yeah, so, and Kestrel Xiaolin as well. Kestrel Xiaolin is also going to be a decent damage. I think this should be an easy, pretty much an easy secure kill right here. because I saw the boss was like 4 million damage done already. So I just need to do the remaining 6 to 7 million ish, which is more than doable for sure. Yeah, the boss is already dying. So you have under 35 seconds once the boss will basically cast a very specific spell that will destroy everyone. So you can see this damage. Let's have a look. What the heck? It didn't give me see the battle statistics. Alright, let's find one more then. Okay, so as you guys can see right here, wow, I never thought I would see this day, right? Again, this is something that completely unexpected for me. Awakened Mina does the most damage. Alright, Awakened Mina is really strong, even till the end game. Still very one of the highest DPS. The longer the battle lasts, the more damage she can do. As you can see with attack speed, with Chorus, which buffs attack speed, insane. I was quite surprised that she beats out Awakened Seoyun right here. She's the branch manager, keep in mind, right? Let's see the DPS. Yeah, one of the highest DPS as well. So another factor to consider as well, right? So this is again, this is the inhibitor rates. She can be very effective, alright, if you're trying to, you know, pick someone that just straight up do a lot of damage in raids. Oh, let me show you guys the gears. So in case you guys are wondering, this is what I have on Awakened Mina. So I have attack speed, nothing special, right, in terms of the gears. So you can see attack speed 40%, and then the rest is like, man, whatever, right? Same with Awakened Seoyun. I actually have, in fact, Awakened Seoyun has better gears. Look, T7, T6, T6, T7. Whereas Awakened Mina is like all T6. So yeah, hopefully this can give you guys, you know, a glance into perhaps what you guys can plan for in the future. So yeah, as you can see, surprisingly, she's really strong. Awakened Mina is a good solid choice, something that you have to consider in the future, right? If you are willing to build 2 Awakened Mina, which I'm not sure how many of you guys are willing, she's going to be a viable source for your damage in terms of doing raids for you. Set her up as a branch manager, boom. And if you ever need to use her, use the other one, right? So like I said, you can actually, if you have 2, it's a little bit hard to identify when you have 2 same units, right? So here's a trick that I like to do, right? Just to teach you guys. What I like to do is, like for example, I have 2 Young Harem, for example. So I have 1 Young Harem right here. This is the main one, the main Young Harem. And I have 1 more Young Harem right here. Alright, so this is a different. So what I like to do is I just like to give them a different costume. Again, I think Awakened Mina's costume is only pay to win though, so that's something that you have to keep in mind. So this one Young Harem, you can buy 1 costume with quartz, right? So just the main one is the bunny Young Harem, and this one, the one without costume, is the secondary one. So that's something that you can perhaps do to identify, because it can be very confusing if you have 2. Again, only if you have 210, right? I don't think you need her to be at 110 to do a lot of damage. At level 100, she still does pretty decent chunk of damage. So that's something to consider, again, for all of you guys who are planning in the near future, right? This is something that, you know, you can also take into consideration. I don't think that Awakened Mina just shines more than Awakened Hilde if you ever need 2 copies, because there's just no point in needing Awakened Hilde 2 copy. Like, there's just really no point. Rather than Awakened Mina, she's so strong. Until today, like, she still does a lot of damage. You guys saw, top damage dealer, insane. Alright, so I'm done with this video. Thanks a lot for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a nice day. Subscribe. Goodbye.